É. Capítulo 8. Cemitério de seus erros passados. O domínio de Sound em Barefoot Park está mais forte do que nunca. Eita. Tyler não está feliz com o desempenho de Jala, enquanto isso papai está dando dicas enigmáticas. Muita atenção. Armadilhas emocionais à frente.
Jala, you're finally awake. I've already had 3 cups of tea, a walk, a long chat with the neighbor, and solved the cryptic crossword in the paper.
It should be illegal to be so cheerfully productive in the morning.
Fresh air and good digestion are necessary to any enterprise, even a criminal one.
I always suspected she was a mob boss.
Well, if the very concept of morning is too much for you, I don't know how you're going to face the rest of this conversation.
Eita.
Minnie?
Wait, Dad was both cryptic and ominous last night. Umma's extra spicy this morning. All signs point to imminent disaster.
Maybe you should drink some more tea, Jala.
Get it over with. I can't stand the suspense.
You warned her, didn't you?
Not a word, Minnie, I swear.
We agreed.
Children, can we focus up here, please?
My mother is coming to Timber Hills.
We should move, change our identities, take up new lives as bean farmers in North Dakota.
Good thinking. Pati considers anything larger than a public park dangerously rural.
Thank you, Jala, for your supportive attitude. I knew I could rely on you.
She swore she'd never leave Bangalore for anywhere with worse weather.
Which rules out pretty much the entire northern hemisphere, much less the Pacific Northwest. We thought we were safe.
Well, your Patti might not be the most traditional Indian grandmother.
But she's still an Indian grandmother.
Did you really think she'd miss her eldest grandchild's wedding?
Yeah, maybe we should have seen this coming.
Speaking of which, Aruni's still avoiding you, isn't she?
I've looked for her everywhere, but she's sneaky.
You said I should give them their own space and that they'd figure things out in their own time.
Well, I still think it has its merits.
My mother's flight lands tomorrow, Arvind. Tomorrow!
Had its merits, I should say. I fully agree. Circumstances have somewhat overtaken us.
I'm putting an end to this nonsense. Jala, it's time to make Kiribat.
Ok, Kiribat. Vamos fazer o Kiribat. Depois eu faço alguma outra.
Do
Depois eu
not be
guardo.
fooled into thinking kiribat is a simple breakfast dish made of rice and coconut milk. Kiribat is an institution, a way of life, a trial of Sri Lankan culinary skill, and let's be real, femininity. For our mother, an Indian Tamil woman married to a Sri Lankan Sinhalese man, Kiribat doesn't symbolize prosperity or mark celebratory occasions. Oh no. Each perfectly made dish is evidence that she cares, that she belongs, that she is worthy.
Let's go! Jala and Mom versus Kiribat. Knockout in round 1.
No, I meant to inspire awe and appropriate fear, not whatever this is.
Are you daydreaming, Jala? What could possibly be more important than fixing your relationship with your sister?
I'm fantasizing about our joyful reunion. Visualizing. Manifesting, even.
Try and manifest some attention, please, and thank you. Why do you look so nervous, Jala? I'm planning to eat the kiribat, not you. Start by washing your hands.
Etapa de preparo 1 de 17. Que isso, mané?
Is that a new cardigan?
It is. My old one was getting a little frayed.
Nossa, eu ganhei 9 de negócio, foi isso? Caraca.
Very good. We will make kiribat. You will take the kiribat to Aruni and you will patch up today.
Kiribat isn't even her favorite, though.
It's not about the kiribat. It's about the carefully balanced application of threat and emotional manipulation.
Wow, Mom. That actually explains so much about our childhoods.
Now wash the rice till the water runs clear.
Merda.
Oh, so you are paying attention. Party can smell domestic discord, so I don't care if you two have to pretend everything's fine. Just put on a good show. That's all I ask.
Don't worry, Ma. We won't let you down. Message received.
That's all you're gonna say? Did you leave your spine in Jennifer's apartment?
What do you want me to do? Confront her with all the trauma she spent 40 years repressing?
If the other option is tiptoeing around her forever, I don't know, yes?
Earth to Jala, hello? Shred the coconut, please. Today, if possible. Very good. What else do you expect, Jala? Blend the coconut with water. Not too fine, not too coarse.
I'll try.
Don't try. Set your mind to do it properly.
Dance, little Jala, dance.
Ok. Eu pensei que a segunda era negócio.
You almost did it correctly. After fixing your mess with Arumi, I still have to clean the house, do the laundry, and cook Pati's favorites for tomorrow.
Sounds like...
No, we are not saying that. You need to stand up for yourself.
Were you saying something, Jala? All right then. Now hand mix the coconut milk till it's silky smooth. Well done, Jala. Touchdown. That's what they say in Now
É,
go
o que
wash
falam
your
sim.
hands.
What are we, a kid? We don't need to be told that.
You've never stopped me from saying something before.
Then tell her what you really think, so I won't have to.
Ah, tá chata ela hoje, né? Nice.
Very good. Now thin down the coconut milk with water and mix it with the rice.
Oh, come on, really?
Nothing to say, Jala? That's a change. You won't completely embarrass me in front of Pati. You're being suspiciously quiet, Jala. It's starting to make me nervous. Okay then. Now it's time to add the sea salt. I knew you had my cooking genes. Now it's time to light the stove.
Say something, Jala. Tell the truth. Isn't it time?
Eu vou só aquecer.
I've already given you too many Jala.
Just open your mouth.
Oh damn, the pan's hot. Pour the mixture in, quick!
Energização. E aí eu vou ter duas pimentas ainda pra usar.
I suddenly knew exactly what I needed to do.
Aí agora eu erro, é brincadeira, né? Ah, acertei bastante, vai.
Even Pati would approve. What am I saying? Maybe I should lie down.
Just open your mouth, Jala. The truth will fall right out. All you need to do is let it. Don't you trust me?
I don't trust myself right now.
Isn't that the same thing?
Jala? Jala! Seriously, Jala. Cover the rice and let it cook in the coconut milk. Are you really giving me the silent treatment? Today, of all days.
Not everything is about you, Ma.
That's more like it.
Stir the rice before it goes lumpy, or we'll have to start all over again.
Tá, super remexer. Merda. Mas tá bom.
I really am an incredible teacher. This time try to stir the rice as though you're not expressing your buried resentment towards me.
Rapaz, é difícil pegar 3 estrelas, né?
I'll do my best.
No, no way. Tell her how you really feel.
How about you stop taking out your anxiety about Bhatti coming tomorrow on me?
I'm just trying to help you.
You just want me to play the perfect daughter so you can put on a show to Bhatti.
Keep going, Jala. You're on a roll.
Well, guess what, Ma? Maybe I'm not perfect. Maybe you aren't perfect either.
Sing it, sister.
Caralho.
That's good. I see. You're worried about Aruni. That's what this drama is all about.
Wow, did she even hear you? Are you going to let her get away with minimizing our feelings?
You don't think she'll forgive you. You're scared to face her.
Are we talking about me and Aruni or you and Bhatti?
You have no idea how complicated my relationship with Bhatti is, how hard it is for me, so don't presume. No, don't say anything. The rice needs to cool off, and so do we. All I'm asking for is a little empathy, Jala.
No. You just want me not to show you up in front of Bhatti.
Why can't you just be on my side for once?
Why can't you be on mine?
I'm always on your side, Jala. You're the only one who doesn't see that. Oh, Kiri bath should be made with love, not anger. So let's set this argument and the rice aside, all right?
Are you really going to let her end the conversation like that? What gives her the right?
Of course I'm not. I'm just working up to what I want to say.
Don't think, just say it.
I don't think that's very good advice.
Coward.
Let's start on the sambal while the rice sets. The richness of the milk rice contrasts with the sambal's heat.
Ah, eu vou conseguir 3 estrelas, não vai ser tão difícil.
Everything has to be a balance.
Ser passivo-agressivo.
And sometimes it's easier for someone with fresh eyes to notice when something's off.
And sometimes it's better to trust those with many years of experience.
Unfortunately, people can get set in their ways.
Or they know that some recipes should be followed exactly for the best results. I think you should focus on what you're going to say to Aruni instead of interfering with me and my mother.
You've never actually talked about her. You just go into this frenzy whenever she visits.
Not everything is easy to talk about, Jala.
So let me get this straight. She's allowed to meddle in your life, but you can't even ask questions?
Now chop up the onions. Roughly will do. They don't have to be perfect. We'll grind them up later.
Ha!
I handed you that one. Good. But don't get overconfident.
We're doing so well, Jal. Why are you stopping now? Just because she made a joke?
I can't believe her.
Stop swallowing it all down. You know exactly what you want to say to her. What you've always wanted to say.
I can't.
You can. Just spit it out.
Sometimes you are just like your mother.
Yes. Didn't that feel good?
Não sei não.
I feel kind of lightheaded. That's good, right?
That's relief. That's release. That's catharsis, baby.
Say something, Ma.
Add the red chili flakes. More than you think you'll need. Sambal needs to be fiery.
Super polvilhar ou polvilhar? Super polvilhar.
You're learning. You know, Jala, sometimes I hate how much I see myself in you. I moved continents to get away from my mother. Compared to that, you didn't go that far.
You moved here when we were just kids. Is she really still angry with you?
I broke her heart. I did it knowingly. And I don't regret it. Is it really fair to ask her to get over that?
Ma,
Ah, look at that. Time to crush everything up with the mortar and pestle. Go on now.
Ok.
Impressive. You came back home. That's the important thing. And the last thing I want to do is drive you away again.
I don't want that either. We'll work on it. Okay, Amma?
Suck up? Just a few kind words and you roll over for her?
Para com isso, voz da
I
minha
don't
cabeça.
want you to feel like you have to run away from me, Jala.
Can't you see she's manipulating you?
Não.
Look at that. We're nearly done with this kiribat. And not too soon.
Do you really think you fixed anything today? No way, you just papered over the cracks.
Second to last step, add the cured tuna.
Eu posso super misturar, eu posso elogiar. Vou super misturar.
Good work. I know I said you have to fix things with Aruni, but it's all right if you can't. I'll just deal with whatever Party has to say about it. I mean, who cares what my mother thinks, right? Look, don't answer that. Final step, cut up the kiribat into nice even pieces.
Pô, foi difícil essa receita, tá? Porra!
Keep that focus.
Nó.
The moment of truth. Time to taste what you've made.
17 negócios pra não chegar no máximo. Caraca. Só consegui 3 estrelas porque eu peguei 9 de... Ó. Negócio da primeira vez lá.
So, does it taste good enough to inspire a miraculous sibling reconciliation?
You know, that's actually within the realm of possibility.
Oh, really?
But don't let it get to your head.
Show. Fazer mais uma receita? Vou fazer mais uma receita, pelo menos. Tô rápido e faço 2. Qual que eu não fiz ainda? Essa e... Nossa, não fiz um monte, né? Fazer com meu pai. Maklubek.
Ah, this is one that Ahmed taught me. Maklube. It's actually a funny story. Aruni wanted to bring him to dinner, and so we invited him over. But he insisted that he cook for us the first time we meet.
Wow, that is confident.
It's certainly a bold move, but it was so delicious. I would have married him myself. Ahmed was convinced this was the best way to introduce himself, so Aruni insisted.
I can see it clearly made the intended impact on you.
If Ahmed was looking to impress, he was very successful. It was a showstopper. And now he comes over to cook for us once a month. I'm his sous chef. He's delightful.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know.
Oh, Paditua, I know it's tough, but listen, I got to know Ahmed through this dish, so maybe you will too. Wash your hands and let's start.
Pô, 9 etapas, caralho.
You're always so upbeat, Daddy. Nothing seems to frustrate you.
Ah, no, something still do. Hungry for some maklu?
Well, now.
Remember that.
No, and do. You're always so upbeat, Daddy. Nothing seems to frustrate you.
Ah, hungry for some.
Well,
Vamos ver, se eu vou rodar mais uma vez, se não der
you're
certo
always so
eu
upbeat,
desisto disso.
Daddy. Nothing seems to frustrate you.
No life is without hardships, but I've lived long enough to know that I'm a very lucky man.
Ok.
Fine, let's get started. You know, the first time we met, Ahmed walked in behind Aruni, a bouquet in one hand and a bag of ingredients in the other. Considering how quickly he and Aruni got serious, your Amma and I had very different impressions of how he'd be.
Qual foi a sua primeira impressão?
One of those weird, intense, obsessive types. Poor Aruni.
Careful, your bloodthirst is showing.
On the contrary, Ahmed welcomed us to watch him cook. Insisted we sit down though. No working for us, but it was like a cooking show where we were the audience. Very entertaining. He even tossed pieces of cauliflower to us. I caught one in my mouth. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Maybe Ahmed and Sergio can fight to the death to decide who gets to be dad's son he never had.
I've already rinsed the rice. Go put it in some water to soak. Have you considered becoming a chef, Jalu?
What's next?
I summon fire. Could you light the stove, please, Podidua? Hey, not too shabby, Jalu. Now we can build our base of flavor by searing our lamb shoulder. It's my personal favorite part of the lamb. Meaty, fatty goodness.
You said this was Ahmed's family recipe?
Yes, he learned it from his grandmother in Palestine, Teta Miriam. He hasn't seen her in some years, though.
Why not?
It's complicated. There are many laws that make it difficult for Palestinians to visit their home.
Engraçado estar jogando esse jogo né, nesse momento, né?
But that's why there's so much joy in food. We commiserate, we remember, and we share with each other. That's why this recipe was really a clever choice. Sharing this recipe made us feel like family immediately.
Funny how you're always missing from these fun family bonding stories. It's almost like Ahmed is more family than you.
Oh, cala a boca.
Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was magic!
Her exes would say so.
You want to know anything else about Ahmed? I have no secrets. I'm an open book.
Perguntar a opinião da mãe.
Is mom really fine with Aruni getting married? No anxieties about anything?
That woman has as many neuroses as strands of hair.
Minnie was certainly surprised. Torn between the desire for grandkids and, yes, some fear. But really, she felt much better after meeting Ahmed, as I'm sure you will too.
It's hard to ignore you when you're being sensible.
You never had issues in the past.
Pô, vocês conheceram ele só depois de anunciar o casamento? Aí é duro, né?
Maybe I should be the one taking cooking lessons from you. It's looking good. Just needs a stir now and then until all nice and brothy.
É, eu vou conseguir 3 estrelas fácil, né?
Hey, buddy Dua. Was that what you were gonna say, Dad?
That was pretty close, yes.
Eu gosto muito do pai, caraca. Esse aqui eu ia errar tudo,
That
porra.
was difficult, but you handled it well. Now, how about you give your best try on this vegetable fry?
Dad, if you continue these attempts at wordplay, I might accidentally faceplant into this hot oil. Your jokes are a safety hazard.
Coitado, poxa. Ele é mó bem-humorado. Bom, já consegui 3 estrelas, né? Então agora meio que foda-se.
You're getting better with every lesson, Podidua. Keep it up. You know, Ahmed started taking Aruni to Debke classes. At first, it was just for the wedding, but she's really enjoying it. He brings out another side to Aruni. She laughs more. It's good to see as a parent.
I'm worried that Ahmed may have a preconceived bias against me based on the current circumstances.
Are you worried his judgment will be biased or accurate?
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Why? How? That's an infuriating answer, Dad.
Ai, coitado do pai. Caraca.
Nice effort, kiddo. With this dish, you'll only find out if you succeeded after you've layered all the ingredients and flipped them after cooking. Ahmed said this is where the name comes from. Maklube means upside down. Isn't that fun? He was so nervous that first time, poor boy.
So, how did it go? Did it come out okay?
You are such a wannabe goody-goody. I know deep down you think someone else winning means you losing.
He layered it carefully. He set it to sit on the stove to cook together, and when it was finished, he came in with the pot, flipped it to reveal mush. His eyes glazed over. I thought he was going to pass out after building up so much anticipation for us. But then he says, "This will be the most delicious mush you'll ever taste." And he was right.
Uau, ok. Pô,
Your technique is absolutely mesmerizing. Where's the handheld camcorder? I should be recording this.
foi, consegui, né? Bonito.
Ah, Jala. The rice isn't soggy, the vegetables are crisp, the meat is so tender. I'm going to stop talking because it's cutting into the eating time.
Yes!
Show. Vou cozinhar mais uma. Tem duas que eu não cozinhei, né? Rolinho Cati. Cozinhar essa daqui que é com o pai também.
Kati rolls, a Calcutta delicacy. Spiced chicken thighs with juicy onions, spicy green chilies, and a hint of lime. Yummy!
Dad, I'm already hungry. You don't have to sell me on this.
Then I won't keep us from deliciousness any longer. Go, wash up. Wash your hands and let's start.
Caraca, outra de negócio, de 4,
Is that a
porra.
new watch, Daddy?
4 não, de 9 etapas de preparo.
Oh, thank you for noticing, Jalu. This one has 3 dials, including a barometer. Fine, we start with our marinade. Crush up some garlic and ginger for me, will you, Podidua? We're looking for a nice paste.
Well, I do love crushing things.
Ginger, garlic, our parents' hopes and dreams.
You're doing so well. I promised. You know, I learned this recipe to try to win over your party. It didn't work, obviously. She's a stubborn one, just like your Amma. Oh, don't tell your Amma I said that.
Eita. Como você resolveu isso?
You usually get on with everyone, Dad.
Alas, Patti is immune to the Jairatni charm, but thankfully your mother isn't. But let's keep these jokes about Patti between us. Hit the chicken mixture with some spice before we get too carried away.
É legal essa parte da comida porque você tá estreitando os laços dela com a família, né? Com a mãe é um pouco mais difícil, mas com o pai é bem bonitinho sempre.
What a pro! It's mint chutney time. Remember how much your sister loves chutney?
Yes, Dad?
Aruni loved chutney so much, we started calling her chutney.
I remember, Dad.
You girls were so sweet. Ah, where does the time go? It's like it was yesterday.
He's gone. Let's just blend it and move on before he pulls out the photo albums.
Ah, poxa.
Nicely done. The way I see it, I'm not married to your Patti. I married your mother, and I have no regrets about that. Genuinely, I think Patti's disapproval was harder on her than it was on me. We need some filling for the kati rolls. Cut up some pepper and onion for me, Jala Banana. Not too finely.
Rapaz, não tá tão fácil de eu conseguir essas 3 estrelas não, hein? Caraca.
Student has become the master. You seem to be getting quite fired up. How about...
Dad loves to deflect when he doesn't want to give his opinion.
Your technique is absolute. Where's the handheld camcorder? Fry up those chopped veggies first, and then toss in the chicken to get everything nice and cooked.
Vamos fritar. Amém, acertei esse, hein? Milagre.
Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was...
Her exes would say so.
I wish you could remember more of my mother, Jalu. You were so young when she passed. She was a wonderful woman, though she didn't handle things with Chandra well. I'm sure she had regrets.
Did Auntie C forgive her in the end?
It wasn't as simple as that. Our mother didn't think she had done anything wrong. And, of course, neither did Chandra. Arama, she meant well, but she worried about appearances, reputation. What did the neighbors think? It ruled her life and ours. That's why when raising you girls, I wanted you to know you could come to me with anything. I didn't want a home full of secrets, brushed under every rug, for everyone to walk around on eggshells. Oh, speaking of which, time to whisk up an egg so we can fry the parotas.
É, o pai é muito, muito legal, velho. Merda. Nossa, fui péssimo.
Nice effort, kiddo. One of the things we really wanted to do for you kids was accept your partners unconditionally. That's why we welcomed Ahmed and Tyler back in the day. We'll accept whoever you end up with, Jala, as long as they make you happy.
Okay, Daddy. I know.
Now, come. Before the fillings get cold, fry the parota with the egg on one side. Then we assemble and feast.
Nice, amém. Amém, aprendi isso daqui, hein?
Have you considered becoming a...
Ok, mais uma 13 estrelas. Caraca, bonito, hein? Agora chega, vamos voltar pro jogo normal. Oh, que fofinho.
So, what do you think?
Ah, this is perfection. Exquisite gutty roll, Jalu.
Come on, Dad. No notes.
Don't change a thing. The flaky parotas, the tender chicken, the bite of raw onion. I'd love to compliment you more, but I have to finish this while it's still hot.
Quase passando de nível. Meteu o pé. Vamos continuar a história, porque senão não vou acabar esse jogo nunca. Dito isso, eu ainda vou querer... Ai, tinha telefone. Hoje é um bom dia para resolver problemas inacabados. Fala com seus ex, antes um pouco de skate e cozinhe todas as refeições. Tá. Ok, então eu vou ter que voltar pra resolver essas coisas que eu não fiz mesmo. Eu tô realmente no final do jogo, né?
Are you making the most of my...
Não vou... Deixa eu ver isso daqui. Pega um pouco de gelo. Verifica a garrafa de café na placa. Certifique se o andame é resistente, eu sei onde é. Tem nada que é aqui, né? Pegue um pouco de gelo, eu sei onde é. Ó, vou fazer os que eu sei onde é. Verifica o preço da gasolina. Andame, eu sei onde é. Gelo é aqui na frente. Aqui, ó, gelo. Gasolina eu sei onde é. Manchete de jornal eu não sei. Porque gasolina é aqui. Andaime. Não sei exatamente onde fica o andaime, mas... O que eu acabei de fazer? Ler manchete de jornal, eu nem sei como. Garrafa de café na placa. Garrafa de café. Que placa? Essa da garrafa de café que é dura, né? Garrafa de café. Caneca, quer dizer. Gente, eu não sei onde é isso. Gente, só preciso achar essa caneca de café. Caneca de café. Ah, esse aqui é o jornal. Não? Gelo. É, aqui atrás definitivamente não tem nada. Ah não, o jornal é aqui, né? Onde tem jornal aqui? Sei lá. Fazer do andaime logo. Pô, não é no bar. Pô, verifica a caneca de café, cara. Ai, já andei nesse lugar inteiro, não é possível um negócio desse. Cara... Onde que pode ter isso, cara? Não é possível isso. A placa. Eu vou passar bem devagar lá do começo. Ah, que puta que pariu, né? Nossa! Tá de sacanagem, né, cara? Nossa. Pô, tá muito de sacanagem, né? Mas eu achei legal ter esse desafiozinho que te obriga a explorar mais a cidade e tal.
Hey, can I ask you something? You're probably the most suspicious little weirdo I've ever met in my life, but you trust in Soundy. Why?
Myths are people trying to understand the world, and everything real is mega unexplainable. Nature, love, the universe. But I can't just believe in nothing, right? I believe in Soundy more than the mayor, or any of the other adults in this town. It's as simple as that.
Entendi, amigo. Tênis geométrico. Gaste 5 tag, e outra conquista de gastar dinheiro. Por isso que eu tava comprando coisa aleatória, tá? Eu tinha uma conquista de gastar dinheiro. Ué? Desequipou essa porra? Esse tênis dá pra combinar com isso daqui, né? Claramente.
You staying out of trouble, Jalu?
What fun would that be?
Não, mas nada mais pra comprar. Outra coisa que eu tenho que fazer, mas isso aí eu acho que eu vou fazer em off, porque isso aí não é interessante e demoraria. Que é recuperar muita vida. Mas pra isso eu precisaria, tipo, lutar, e precisaria gastar uns itens, pra vida em combate. Foi uma maneira, né? Ficar fazendo umas manobrazinhas de skate. Deixa eu ver se tem algum desafio aqui. Eu tenho que fazer comida também, né? Esse vídeo aqui vai ser... eu fazendo comida e... Os desafios de skate, né? Provavelmente. Eu não sei quanto tempo eu vou gastar nisso, né? Tudo bem. Olha os malucos dançando. Tem uma jaqueta aqui. Sempre teve aquele negócio ali? Essa jaqueta? Eu só não vi? Ah, para desbloquear complete em 2 rodinhas. Para desbloquear complete plataforma 2 hellas, para desbloquear faça um wheelie. Plataforma wheelie, como que é? Aprenda a fazer um wheelie. As daqui. Ah, deixa eu esquecer as daqui primeiro. Que isso? Porra. Ai, droga. É maneiro ter um desafio assim, inclusive. Não é o desafio do negócio do jogo mesmo. Lá da... Ai, caraca, tentei de novo e deu errado de novo. Foi. É, aquele ali é realmente rápido, né? Já não dá mais pra fazer essa. Pô, mas fazer essa daqui é chato, hein? Ai, foi quase. Por 11 milésimos. Ah, nem foi tão difícil, não. E a jaqueta nova, né? Eu posso usar esse conjunto depois.
The spirit of barefoot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tem uma conquista que eu tenho que fazer 15 negócios desse S. Então deixa eu fazer apenas fazer um wheelie. Pô, jogo, me ensina melhor. Segure RT. Ah, ó. Faça um nose manual. Já fiz. Faça 3 manuais. Faça 3 right edge wheels. Faça um right edge wheel. Segure RT e toque. Oh. Faça um left edge wheelie. Ok, entendi. Ah, foi fácil, né? Porra!
I have a gift.
Agora tem que fazer isso aqui, plataforma 2 wells, né? Calma. Ah, como que eu faço isso então? Nossa, isso daqui vai ser quase impossível. Ah, tá. Caraca, eu tô toda hora fazendo errado, cara. Ah, tá, entendi. Pô, mas como que eu faço isso? Tipo, beleza. Nossa, sem condição. Nunca vou fazer desafio. Sem condição mesmo. Quanto que eu tenho que fazer? Ó, eu acho que já fiz 4 naquele outro, 4 ou 5. E aqui 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ou tem que fazer mais um, ou tem que fazer 2. O chão é água. Vamos tentar fazer os primeiros aqui. Aprenda a pontuar. Deve ser os mais fáceis, né? Marque 30 mil pontos. Ah... 30 mil pontos é moleza, pô. Qual foi, pô? O jogo tá sacaneando comigo, pô. 30 mil? Tá um desafio de verdade. Aí errei aquilo ali, foi triste, né? Foi. Obtenha classificação S em 15 desafios de skate diferentes. Consegui. Então agora foda-se. Meu desafio de verdade eu fiz. Vou trocar de roupa agora, né? Aí, tênis neva roxa. Roxo ou magenta? Aham. Ok, agora só tem que fazer comida.